In the last two chapters, you saw examples of conditional evaluation, where your computer performs a certain task based on a certain condition, and then it stops. But in some cases, you may want your computer to keep repeating a task or set of tasks as long as a certain condition is true. Once the condition is false, only then do you want your computer to stop. For those cases, you want to use a control flow tool called a repeated evaluation, or a loop. The while loop is an example of a repeated evaluation in the form of a conditional loop. The while loop will repeat a task or set of tasks as long as the condition is true. Once the condition is false, then the computer stops. Let's take a look at an example. I'm in VS Code and I've already created a new .jl file. I've also launched the Julia REPL by using Alt-J, then Alt-O. And I've adjusted my user interface so that my REPL window takes up roughly half of my screen. Let's start by declaring a variable named I and assigning the value 1 to it. By convention, the lowercase letter I is used for an incrementing counter. To create a while loop, use the keywords while and end. After while, enter a conditional statement that will evaluate either true or false. In between while and end, include a task or set of tasks that you want your computer to repeat while the condition is true. Now before hitting Shift-Enter, let's talk about this code. At the moment, the variable named I contains the value 1, so the conditional statement I is less than or equal to 10 is true. Since the condition is true, this code tells your computer to display the value 1 and then mutate the value contained in the variable named I from 1 to 2. And then the code repeats. The variable named I now contains the value 2, so the conditional statement I is less than or equal to 10 is still true. Since the condition is still true, this code tells your computer to display the value 2 and then mutate the value contained in the variable named I from 2 to 3, and so on. This code will repeat until the value contained in the variable named I is no longer less than or equal to 10. Let's run the code to see what happens. In the REPL, you'll see the numbers 1 through 10. Pretty cool, right? Now you have to be careful when using the while loop. Since the while loop will keep repeating as long as the conditional statement is true, you need to make sure that the condition becomes false at some point if you want it to stop. Otherwise, your computer will be stuck in an infinite loop. If you get stuck in an infinite loop, you can break out of it by clicking in the REPL terminal window and using Ctrl-C. Since this code keeps incrementing the value contained in the variable named I will always be greater than or equal to 10, so this code will never stop repeating. So that's the basics of using a while loop in Julia. In the next chapter, you'll learn what a for loop is and how to use it in Julia.